Hello teacher, welcome to my video one more time. My name is Francisco Gonzalez, and in this occasion I will talk about 6 topics that we study in classes. I will try to explain the 6 topics. I hope you like my explanation about this topic. I will start with the topic number 1, that is teaching through gamification. As you know, when we are going to teach a class, we need to know about some platform or some activities and resources that can help us to teach a class. When we are going to teach a class through gamification, we can have different results with our students. But we as teachers need to forget about the traditional way, because a lot of teachers that we have in our schools, there are some of teachers that have traditional way to teach a class, and as you know, it's a very bored moment. We need to have teachers that can motivate to all the students to be in classes, and also we can have benefit when we teach through gamification. We can have students that can motivate to the other students, and also the student can feel something different. We can have good results with our students if we as teachers are developing the classes in a good way, and also we can have good interaction with our students. It depends of we as teachers to develop the activities of the classes in a good way. And also we can have different platforms that can help us to teach a class. We can use quizzes that it's a very interesting platform or application that we can use to have something different. We can have the student can have something different. For example, they are not in classroom, they are doing something else in a platform. And also I have the second topic, that is student-centered method. When we talk about student-centered method, we are going to develop a lot of things that can help us as teachers and can help to our students. Something important of this topic is that the student can discover a lot of things. For example, the teacher can provide to the student some activities that the students have to investigate, and also they can do it. They can investigate without the help of the teacher. If that is something interesting, because you have the teacher as a guide, but the student can do it for themselves, and that is something very interesting in the educational field. And also we can have problem-based learning. It's something that you have to be conscious as teacher, because you will have good result, but it depends of you as teacher that you can have bad result at the end of the module or at the end of the year. You can have resource-based learning. As you know, the resources are very important in English classes. We have to use a lot of things that can help us to can teach a class, and that is something that we need in the schools. But in some of the schools, we don't have the enough resources to can teach a class. And also I have project-based learning. As you know, we as teachers need to be focused in what we have to do, what we want to achieve at the end of the module. Then I had the topic number 3, that is teaching methods suitability for a student. This is a very important topic. Really, I like this topic because explain about all the students that we have in classes. For example, I have young learners. We as teachers need to be focused in what we are going to teach. Can be that we have young learners. We as teachers need to adequate the level to this kind of students, because if they are young learners, you have to explain something basic, something that can help them to improve their English skills. Then we have gifted students. As you know, are some of the students very interesting because they can develop the activities in a fast way. That is something good. But we have the other side. We have the student with learning difficulties. As you know, we have gifted students, and also we can have a student with learning difficulties. And that is something that you have to be focused in the student that have learning difficulties, because you have to do something else to can help them. They have they have more difficulty to understand something, and you as teacher need to do something else to can help them to can improve their English skills, to can help them if they don't understand the topic. And also we can have a student with vision problem and a student with hearing problem. These students for me are the most important in classes because they have one of physical problem that you cannot have. But in that moment, for me, are the student more important because you have to do or you have to adequate the activities to can help them. You have to do a lot of things a lot of different things that can help them to learn the topic. As you know, they for them for the student for these students that have problems to hear and to see, it's very difficult to learn the topic or to study. But you as teacher, you need to be focused in this kind of students. I have the topic number 4, that is reflective teaching. You as teacher need to develop a lot of things that can help to our student. In this case, you have to show the enthusiasm for our students. You have to motivate them. If you are the teacher that don't motivate to your students, you are going to have a big problem. You don't have to be in classes, because we need teacher that can motivate to the students and also can help them to improve their English skill, can help them that in the future they are going to be very important persons. And also we can have presenting and explaining. We as teachers can present, but also you have to explaining, because if you can present something, but if you don't explain, you are not doing anything, because you can give or you can give to your student some homework, but you don't explain what they have to do, and that is something important. I have questioning, I have giving feedback. In the educational field or in classes, we as teachers need to give a feedback, because in that way the students are going to remember the last class. They're going to remember what did what they did in the last class, sorry. And that is very interesting too. And I have the strategy training. You as teacher need to develop a lot of the strategy that can help to your students, and that can help you as teacher to develop the activities. And also I have the topic number 5, that is teaching online. Why is important to know about teaching online as teacher? For me, it's very important because we don't know when we are going to teach a class in an online way. We as teachers need to develop a lot of strategy or knowledge to can teach a class in a different way, because it's not the same teach a class in a classroom that teach a class using a computer, because you are in your home as teacher and the student are in their home as a student. You have to do something different, and we as teachers need to know what we can do if we have that opportunity to teach a class in an online way. And also it's very interesting to know something different. Imagine the moment that, or the time that we are living in this moment about the pandemic. We have a lot of students, of teachers, sorry, that didn't know anything about the online classes. Maybe some of the teachers didn't know how to use a computer, and they had a big problem. You as teacher need to develop or to know a lot of things that can help us to improve our English skills or to improve our strategy or methodology and a lot of things. And I have the last topic that is collaborative learning. This is another topic very important because I have can be two applications with this topic. I have Padlet and Mentimeter. For me, are very interesting application because here you as teacher can develop a lot of activities. You can develop some discussion with your students or with other teacher. For me, both applications are very interesting to can have a class to can develop a topic. With this application, the student can comment or can write what they think about the topic. They can develop a lot of things. They can draw some of point of view that they have about the topic. And also these two applications have a lot of resources or tools that are useful to learn or to teach an English class. This is my participation. I hope you like my explanation. Thank you for watching my video.